Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
I wasn't a believer in the Bears before, but I think I'm a believer now.
Definitely.
I mean, defense stepped up, ran the ball down Philly's throat, which was awesome. Jalen Hurts is just terrible. I think I'd trade him if I were you, Dave. What are you doing now? No, you are. You have the Saints and Dolphins. Nobody wants to see close-up on my face. Maybe zoom in on Graham.
I mean, but the Bears, what are they now? Is it
9-3?
9-3. Yeah, it's wild. Monungai and DeAndre Swift with amazing games. The Eagles just couldn't get past him. I mean, what
first time since 1985 with Walter Payton and Matt Suey that two backs have had 100 yards for the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, the game's just huge because it's like how far they can go, what team.
They got a couple of tough games coming up. I think 2 of the next 3 weeks they play the Packers.
Yeah.
Packers played good ball this week too. They got a good D, man. That Micah Parsons is a beast, so it'll be a good test for him. I imagine they'll probably split. I'm guessing. I don't know. I hope the Bears win both, but I imagine they'll split.
Yeah, I would guess so too. I mean, the NFC North is so tight this year. Lions, Packers, and Bears. It could go any way, but right now the Bears are on top. So
yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, keep it this way.
Yeah, we'll roll with it.
You don't have to hold on. Your face, you're doing good. Before we get just started here on the first, we do have to talk about right now. Thunderstorm warning remain in effect until 6 a.m. morning. Heavy snow is expected. Total accumulation between 6 to 10 inches. Local areas. Basically,
A snowstorm. A low pressure system, you mean, below us? That's driving the snow north. Yeah. Okay. Thought you were the weather guy.
Yeah. Well, they're expected 6 to 10 inches total. We'll see where we get to that part there. Other than that, you guys can hear me.
I can hear you. I'm sitting right next to you.
Yeah, I'm both in the booth with you, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good job. Let's gang up on him, Graham.
Yeah, this is it. I can see you two.
He's easy. So are we actually going to talk about fantasy football today? Are we done with the weather and all the other reports and who you're talking to on the? Didn't we just do that?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean, not all. I didn't get a chance.
Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. I was expecting Bears fan. I was expecting that keep it a close game. But I'll tell you this right now. I'm a believer, like you said. Everybody's a believer. They use their tight ends in the red zone. Beautiful.
That was a great pass running to his left. That's a hard pass to throw, and that was some nice touch. Yeah. And I always complain about he has no touch on the ball. And there's a couple passes where he didn't, but that wind was really swirling around there yesterday, man. That was really tough to throw in. That's why they ran it down their throat. And honestly, Why didn't Philly run it also with Barkley? What do you only have? 13 touches again.
Saquon Barkley.
You cannot give a back 220 pounds the ball 10 or 15 times a game. They need it 20 or 25 times a game. Last year, he was effective in the second half because he wore him down in the first half. This year, it's not happening. Now, A.J. Brown showed up yesterday, finally. But Devonta Smith looked like he got hurt at the end of the game pretty good with his shoulder. But yeah, they just don't use Barkley enough over there. I don't know how smart Hurts is. I don't know how often he checks out of it to a run or checks out of a run to a pass. But they don't use Barkley enough. Yeah. And the Bears, like I said, Bears looked great. Ben Johnson looks like the real deal. It's taken some time. And he said at the beginning of the year, they'll be better in December once they get acclimated to the offense a little bit. So.
Right. Well, also, too, is you got to remember two-headed monster for tight ends now. And they used it. And two-headed monster for running backs.
You know what? For fantasy purposes, it sucks. But for a Bear fan, it's fantastic.
It's great stuff there. Yeah. Like I said, two running backs. I mean, the whole 281 yards rushing yesterday between Williams, Swift, and Manungai. And I could say that name right.
You know what?
That's incredible.
I got the
You said that right, man. I'm surprised you didn't say Manungai.
Manungai. And we actually, me and Samantha went to Newman's Corner Pub. Susie C., Elliot, the L Train, Serrano was there, and so was Derek Geyer. And we were all hanging out together and enjoying a nice Bears game with a big crowd, yesterday. So it was a lot of fun. Good.
Glad you had fun. Thanks for the invite.
That's cool. Yeah, hey, like you go out.
If anybody'd like to call into the studio, it's 847-931-1410 or 505-926-1410. Or you can chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Dave,
hey,
what's the first game, buddy?
First game is going to be 49ers and Browns. What do you think about that game there, guys?
Well, I mean, you got to be a little bit worried about Brock Purdy and the Niners. I mean, obviously, this should be a game that they're going to win, but Brock Purdy, especially on Monday Night Football last week against the Panthers, a little bit definitely he's a little bit inconsistent, to say the least. The 3 interceptions, Niners still pulled out with the win. The defense played well. The Panthers struggled. I mean, McCaffrey is obviously Christian McCaffrey. He's going to do well, but I don't know. There's going to be some struggles there, and you got to worry a little bit about Purdy.
Yeah, but he had a decent game last week. The 49ers defense, still not up to par right now. But you're playing the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, there's no Bosa, there's no Warner, so.
Yeah, and Sanders had a win. His first career start, he had a win yesterday. Last week, sorry. Once again, I would tee up every 49er player on this. What do you think? If you got,
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Cleveland Browns are tough defensively, and it's at Cleveland.
Yeah.
McCaffrey's the only one I'm firing up. Brock Purdy is overrated.
No George Kittle?
He's a game manager. Maybe I'd play Kittle. Maybe. But I'm telling you, Cleveland's tough, and especially at home.
Yeah.
I'm fired up McCaffrey. I'm probably playing Quinshon Judkins on the Browns.
Yeah, that's
it.
Yeah, they have no receivers.
They've got Tillman back, but Shedeur Sanders, let's face it, he looked okay last week. They got the win, but he doesn't throw the. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of him. I don't think that him or Dylan Gabriel is the quarterback of the future for the Browns. But I do, like I said, I do like McCaffrey. You alluded to Kittle. I'd probably start him too, and Judkins. But if you're looking for Brock Purdy to score you a bunch of fantasy points against Cleveland's D, I think you're looking at the wrong place.
They have a real good pass defense, and again, you have McCaffrey, again, you have Kittle, but the Niners' wide receiver room right now is a little bit iffy too. So.
Right, and Myles Garrett is going to be all over Brock Purdy. All over him.
100%.
So, yeah, maybe the 49ers pulled this out. I don't expect a high-scoring game. But, you got Christian McCaffrey. You can score at any time. I get that.
And I watched the weather because what's hitting us here is actually going to be heading that way on Sunday, So
yeah, which would even make it a lower scoring game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it could be a lot of snow over there.
It could be -3 to -2. They might get negative points.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what my fantasy team's doing lately.
Yeah, definitely start Kittle in this, and I would start McCaffrey. I would start with, like you guys said, the running backs over there, because if they got snow over there, it's going to cause for a slippery field.
I'll tell you what, that Dylan Sampson looked good on Cleveland last week too. He's got some motor there, man. He was running down that field.
Yeah, and they got Tillman back there too. But like I said, that's not like A.J. Brown or anything there.
But if I'm the 49ers, I'm throwing every single blitz package I've got at Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to make him see every kind of defense that I can throw at him.
And that's what the Browns are going to do to Brock Purdy. So Throw it
Right.
back
Well,
at
you
him.
just got to throw Miles Garrett at him, man. That guy, I think he had 4 sacks last week or something like that. That guy's 3 or 4 sacks. Just
I mean,
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
he's been doing it for a few weeks in a row now. I feel like
Right.
it's almost every week where you go and you look and the Browns haven't won as many football games, but Miles Garrett comes out with 3, 4, 5 sacks.
And you know they're double and triple teaming him every single play.
Exactly.
He's never singled up.
It's incredible.
Yep. Okay. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. 7-4 Jacksonville Jaguars and the 1-10 Tennessee Titans. Wow. Well, like we've said in many games for the last few weeks with Tennessee, I wouldn't start anybody on that team.
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's
Maybe Joey Sly.
Yeah, Joey Sly the kicker.
If
there
you're
you go.
desperate for a kicker.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, that guy's hit and miss all the time. He's got 2,407 yards. Total with 14 touchdowns. I would actually start him if you have him this week for sure. If you need, if you're low on quarterbacks, I would definitely. He's a start because they got Jacoby Myers there, but their receiving core is banged up.
Ryan Thomas is back this week. He's was removed from the injury report, although he didn't do much compared to last year anyway when he was healthy. But
yeah, NTN is a definite start this week. He got a total of 815 yards so far this year.
ETN's look good this year.
Yeah, he's having a good year, and Washington, he's having a really good year this year too. I mean, he's coming in the late half of the season.
Parker
He's getting more
Washington,
play, he's getting more playing time. Okay,
Making some good plays.
yeah, right,
Honestly, Jacksonville's D's keeping him in every game.
yeah.
100%. I mean, I think that Jacksonville, I'm surprised with what they've done so far. They've been pretty good. And, I mean, I didn't think they were going to be a bad football team, but, I mean, good job to them. They've played well this season. I would guess that they probably won't end up in the playoffs, but, I mean, they're keeping themselves in it. And for their offense kind of struggling this year, it's a very good job to them and the coaching staff there.
Right, yeah. Like I said, that D's really picked him up quite a bit.
Yeah.
But, and Lawrence is, well, we've talked about Lawrence. We're just not the guy that we thought he'd be, but they're winning games. So
he
that's,
can put out performances.
yeah, I mean, they're 7-4, so.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and Titans running game, they got two-headed monster over there with Pollard and Spears. You can't do that. And Jacksonville's defense, they're stepping it up this year. So
Listen, when you got no threat of a passing game,
yeah,
you're going to put 8 guys in the box just to stop the run.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Jacksonville will take care of that. Like you said, though, I agree with you with ETN.
yeah, definitely start him.
And like you also said, Parker Washington is playing good ball. I think they get Strange back this week.
That's
Brendan Strange.
Yeah,
That is weird.
That is weird.
But he had a good first 4 or 5 games before he got hurt.
Graham, you're going to need a haircut here pretty soon. I mean,
I know it's growing
you started
out a little bit.
look like that dog that's got the hair over the eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotta get a haircut.
Yeah. There you go. Texans and the Colts. This is going to be a good game. Texans defense has been really good the last 5 games, I believe. Stroud is starting to pick it up. He's starting to use his receivers. Christian Kirk is getting more catches. They're still hurting at running back over there. It's like, who is it right now?
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks is their only one. We're not going to see your guy there. What's his name?
You tell me what his name is.
No, I'm not. I forgot what it is. I'm
Chubb?
really Chubbs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
both of them.
Yeah. But and the Colts, of course.
They're the Colts.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
They've been really good.
Jonathan Taylor's been really good this year, but last 2 weeks he hasn't scored any touchdowns. Isn't that strange? I wonder why that happened. I mean, John, can you tell us why you didn't get any touchdowns for the last 2 weeks?
Because he's on my team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, the first team in our history of our league that didn't score a touchdown in 2 weeks. The whole entire team didn't score a
I
touchdown.
haven't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. Thank goodness that I started Mahomes the other night, Thursday night, because he got me 4. But yeah, it's been a difficult 2 weeks to watch. But without scoring a touchdown in 2 weeks in my league, I'm still way ahead of you.
Shush. Just shut up. I mean, really?
So what's that
Wow.
say?
Yeah, shots fired in here, Graham. He's just taking all the shots. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Texans and Colts.
Yeah, Texans and Colts. Daniel Jones, he's kind of slowed down. He's cooled off a little bit.
Well, that would be the broken fibula that he's going to play with.
Yeah.
Fractured fibula. They said he's fine, and he's practicing okay, but
We'll see.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Graham,
We'll see
right.
come game time.
yeah.
how that
But,
goes.
if he's out, I think the chances of Jonathan Taylor doing anything go even down farther. than playing Houston's D already. At least they have them at home.
They'll be keyed in on the run, so
Yeah.
it won't allow them to do as much with not the double threat of passing and running the ball.
Yeah, Tyler Warren should have a good game because when they do pass it, it's going to have to be quick.
Mhm.
It's going to have to be quick passes. I don't think it's going to throw downfield much. I think it's going to be Taylor, short passing game, that kind of thing, kind of ball control.
Yeah, Daniel Jones he's got 2,840 yards.
That's 160 yards away from 3,000. That's math. Good job, me.
Good U46 product there. U46 school systems there, John. Using his skills with that one. C.J. Stroud, 1,702 yards. Jones is just throwing the ball around. Where has his tight end Warren been? I think he's going to have a game this week.
I mean, yeah, he's on my fantasy team, and he's slowed down throughout the year. So
Yeah.
let's get him in there.
Well, they're keying on him now. I mean,
Yeah.
they're paying attention to him.
Yeah, right.
So
Mhm.
part of that receiving game for
Right. And Pittman, I don't know what he's going to do this week. Like I said, I don't know that they're going to throw the ball downfield much. I think it's going to be short, quick passes, run the ball, and try and keep the Texans on their heels.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to a defensive game. Jonathan Taylor, no touchdowns.
You know, I don't like your attitude, Dave.
Nico Collins is back over there. I would start him this week.
definitely, but gotta be
Christian Kirk is another start I would do this
be
week.
a little bit worried about players coming back off an injury because they're gonna start a little bit slow.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Christian, he's just receivers. Stroud's got his receivers back, and they also got Stephon Diggs over there. So you got.
No, they don't.
I thought they did.
Von Diggs is now in the Texans.
Oh, he's over at New
That
England.
was
I'm
last
sorry.
year, man.
That was last year. Sorry, I'm back in the past. Okay, sorry. Hey,
right.
we still got apologies to get the.
I'm Dave Tease. I'm host of the show.
Wow, he's just annoying today. At least I don't start shows all
Hey,
like.
Yeah, I did today.
Could I start the show out? Next game, Saints and the Dolphins. Wow, Saints 2-9, Dolphins 4-7. Two bad teams going after each other, but the Dolphins, I think, have more talent on that team than the Saints do. Tua is going to air the ball out today.
Yeah.
I think he will.
Jalen Waddle, telling you, he'll have a big game.
Do you think he's going to do the Waddle today a couple times? I hope so.
Penguin?
Yeah, got to do the Waddle.
Good touchdown, Sally.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Oh boy. So one of the things about this is that the Dolphins' run game has really stepped up over the last few weeks. They had a bye week last week, so there was no run game for them last week. Yeah, I
0
know.
yards.
So HM is going to be. Did I say it right? HM.
H-Chain.
H-Chain. I hear it announced a couple different times in different ways.
H-Ham wouldn't.
H-Ham, yeah. Anyhow, I think he's gonna. With the Saints' defense is not that good. They're really bad against the run, so I think he's gonna have a really good game.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this because it's not on my team, but I have a feeling he's going to get a couple good receptions, one for a touchdown, but he's going to get some big yardage with the playoffs. Get a pass out there, the check downs, to get it. Waddle's going to have another game.
Mm-hmm.
He's the main target over there right now with no Hill. The Saints, speaking of the other Hill, the tight end, Tyson Hill, where has he been the last few weeks?
Taysom Hill?
Doesn't he?
Is it Tyson?
Taysom
It's whatever you
Hill.
want, man.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, John. So, anyhow, where's he been? I mean,
Well, obviously,
What
they're
position?
keying on him a little bit. He's 34,
Right.
35 years old now.
yeah, that's why I think next year he's going to be playing for a different team. I think he's going to be playing for a different AFC team, by the way. He's not going to be on an NFC team. I think I see him actually, honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm thinking he might go to the Chargers.
Why?
What?
Why?
Next year.
Why?
Why?
Mhm.
Because I think they're just going to finally get rid of him. Just trade him, see what they could get, or just cut him.
Listen
You
to the
know?
offers.
Yeah. He's going to go to an AFC team, that's for sure. And I one of the things I do see the Chargers just keep popping up in my head is he'd be great over there for them.
Who do you like in this game, Graham?
So Saints Dolphins. Kind of the same what he said. I think Achan, however you say it.
Closer than he was, but go ahead.
I think he will have a good game. I think that Jalen Waddle will get in there a little bit. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be it's definitely no one on the Saints, at least I would probably say. Alvin Kamara's out, so I think that's a big blow. 'Cause he hasn't been great anyway, but I still think that you could maybe start him depending on your team. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think that A-Chain and Waddle will have pretty big games. And other than that, I don't see many other players kind of breaking into that.
I like Tua as a top 12 quarterback this week
Okay.
against the Saints. Love A-Chain and Waddle this week. I believe Darren Waller comes back this week, and that's huge for them.
Yeah, it is.
I think he has 3 touchdowns in 4 games started with them. So that's big for them. On the New Orleans side of the ball, we've always talked about young quarterbacks liking their tight end. If you need to start a tight end and you're desperate, Juwan Johnson might not be a bad play this week.
You're right.
And I don't know if they'll air it out, but I'm sure they'll try. Chris Olave
Olave,
might
yep.
be okay. They might pepper him with targets because they've got nobody else since trading Shaheed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's another one that you could start depending on the team.
Yeah, Miami's D is not that
Yeah.
great. So I mean, if you're looking for somebody, and that Shuck can throw the ball,
I was just waiting for you to say that.
I still can't get that name, the way it's spelled and the way it's pronounced. But
Yeah,
that's just me.
I don't know. Next game, Falcons and the Jets in New York. This snow could be affecting that game too, as it heads towards the East Coast and up around the valleys and the mountains. What is that? The Appalachian Mountains and it rolls up that way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but not when they get into New Jersey where the
Yeah,
Jets play.
but it rolls around.
But there are
that
some
way.
mountains there.
So Falcons and Jets. Right now, the way I look at this, Falcons, they're still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay is not playing good right now. You can see, but we'll get to that game. I think that's Sean's game anyhow. But yeah, the Jets 4-7. 2-9, and Atlanta 4-7. So that division has always been a crappy division every year. It's always like it's always tight, but it's like low end tight. Kirk Cousins is the quarterback. Tyrod Taylor is the quarterback for the Jets. Kirk Cousins actually had a really good week last week.
He did.
Threw a nice big deep one to Darnell Mooney, who is actually back and playing. Drake London wasn't even playing, and
I don't think he's playing this week.
I don't even think he's playing this week neither. So he's going to have Darnell Mooney, Pitts, and Bijan Robinson as his targets to do this week. And Robinson is going to tee up, I think, definitely on this Jets D. The Jets D last week were holding the run back. They were really good stopping the run, but they actually stopped Baltimore pretty bad. I thought that was going to be a walk-away game, but Derrick Henry was held down to.
Best part of that game was Lamar Jackson getting nothing.
Shush up with that, man. Jesus. But back with this, I would start Kirk Cousins this week. He's throwing the ball. He's getting more yardage. He's getting the touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, I would start him this week. I think he's going to score. I think it's about time where we see the Pitts finally come out there and emerges. Robinson is always a start every week into this.
Well, I mean, you got to take into consideration Algier. I mean, obviously Robinson
Oh, yeah.
has a lot more yards, but if you look at it, in the past 4 games, Tyler Algier, a little stat for you, has more touchdowns than Bijan Robinson. So he's getting carries at the goal line. He's getting carries in the red zone. So we'll see how that goes.
I've got Bijan Robinson in my other league, and he's been terrible the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Last week, yardage-wise, he was okay, but the 3 weeks before that, he was just awful. Just awful. As far as the Jets go, I'm playing Breece Hall this week against Atlanta's D.
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
I
that'd be
would.
the only Jet I'd be looking at, honestly.
And their kicker, what is it? Volk. Who do they got?
What's that?
The Jets kicker or the
The Jets kicker.
Nick Folk.
Nick Folk, yeah.
Nick
Yeah, that's who I would start. I would start Nick Folk, that team. Tyrod Taylor is. But did you know that stat he said about Robinson?
I know that he's been terrible 3 of the last 4 weeks because I
But
have
wait
him.
a second. This kid knew more than you did. Is that Algier had more touchdowns than Robinson?
I think I knew that, too.
Oh, are you sure?
I just didn't share that with you because he was talking. Obviously, he knows more than you do.
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm not in. I'm in 6th place in my league. Yeah, I went like first, down to 6th. So,
But that's
and
the farthest he's going to drop because the other 2 guys are trying to throw it.
Well, actually, yeah. But you see, I can admit it when I'm not in first place anymore. He had to lie last
Well,
week.
it depends. Do you guys have a fantasy punishment or?
Well, Dave had to wear a dress one year when he lost the league. And I think he wore it for 3 days because he liked the way he looked so much.
Okay, that's our music. We're going to go take a break. We'll be back for our second half with some more games here. We got Graham in the studio, John in the studio, and me in the studios. It's snowing out. The weather outside is delightful. Get up, let the dog out.
The weather outside is frightening. Fantasy football blitz is so enlightening.
Bad advice.
That's a
Bad
pretty good
advice.
one, man. I gotta tell you, just off the top of my head.
Bad advice. Bad advice. Bad advice.
Yeah, we'll be taking calls from you guys,
Yeah.
the listeners, at the second half of the hour to tell us who to start.
Suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with a Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered if you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem. Use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. That's 800-419-0287.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town WRMN. National news at the top of every hour and local news and weather at the bottom. Find more information about programming and current events at WRMN1410.com. News, weather, and entertainment across the Fox River Valley here on WRMN 1410 AM, the Talk of the Town.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Fantasy Football Blitz on WRMN 1410 AM. I got Dave Tees here, Graham Boder, yeah, and John Payne here. on a snowy day here downtown underneath the winter storm watch till tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So getting ready for the second half here. Get started. If you want to call in, you could call in at 847-931-1410. If you want to text, 847-505-1410. Or you can chime in on YouTube and ask any questions or anything, or you could call in. So other than that, you enjoying the show today, Graham?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Good. So, well, let's get ready for the second half.
Graham looks like he should be in a helicopter right now.
Yeah, if he puts the mic a little bit closer to his mouth there, and then
Like right here.
and up. There you go. That's
we go.
good. There. Talk once. See, Susie C, is this better for him?
It's better.
She's saying Mike a little closer there. She's like an engineer on this show here too. Next game here I got to talk about, which I got two more games to talk about. First of all, Rams and the Panthers. This game will be played at Panther Stadium. Bryce Young. He's getting a lot of yardage throwing the ball, but they're junk yardage. If you're in a PPR league, I would start him. I mean, but they're pulling up against, well, if you're in a PPR league and you ain't got no other quarterback, let me John's shaking his head. No. I would start him if you're in a PPR league. But other than that, the Rams defense is number one against the pass. I mean, they are really, really good. Their secondary is really good. So, and their defense is just like the Bears, just stepping up and just rushing up the passer, not giving him a lot of time to throw. And the Panthers' offensive line is not that good.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm a little bit worried about Bryce Young. So, and anybody on the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they'll probably run the ball a good amount. So, look at that. But the Rams are looking like one of the best teams in football, if not the best. So.
Yeah. I think. What do you think? You guys can make a prediction here. Bears, Rams, there for playoff picture there.
Rams are tough. Stafford's playing really good ball. They've got a really good set of receivers. Devontae Adams just, I think his last 7 touchdowns have come from 3 yards in.
Yeah.
To the goal line, which I've got Kyron Williams, and it's killing me.
Yeah, they do the short little pass on the goal line thing.
And Puka, gets him down there and doesn't get any love in the end zone. He's got the Julio Jones, Andre Johnson syndrome where he's good between the 10s and then they forget about him. But he's such an unselfish player that, he's not opening his mouth like A.J. Brown would, love me some me, that kind of stuff. So, Rams are playing good ball. I mean, I know it's cross country. Carolina's been surprising, actually, a couple of games that they've won that I didn't think they'd go into Green Bay and smoke them.
Oh, no.
I mean, honestly, so obviously the Rams take care of business here.
Yeah.
If you're desperate, maybe you start Dowdle. I mean, Hubbard's kind of taking a back seat to him.
Yeah.
Ted McMillan's looked good.
Yes, he has.
He's 60, 70 yards a game. He had a nice double move last week to score a touchdown up the seam. But, it's going to be – I think it's going to be a long day for Carolina. I think they're going to be playing catch-up all day.
Here's an interesting stat for here, too. Matthew Stafford, 2,830 yards. He has 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And only 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's playing.
His quarterback rating is like way up there, isn't it, Graham?
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably the MVP front runner as of now. I mean,
yeah.
Rams are probably as of now the best team in football, and he's playing some great ball. They're blowing out pretty much every team they're playing. So.
Yeah.
And their defense is so darn good too. I mean, both sides of the ball, they're playing good ball.
100%.
Well, then you got Nakua, who is 947 yards, only 4 TDs, but he's
got 5, but 4 receiving.
4 receiving. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
It was the slowest reverse for 40 yards that I've ever seen a receiver run in my life at the beginning of the year. I couldn't believe he got in the end zone.
Yeah, right.
But that got me 24 points.
Definitely, Legit is another guy if you need a receiver because receivers are getting banged up this year pretty good. There's a lot of guys that are out, but a lot of guys are coming back though too. So I mean that's the way I look at it with that game. Next game here that we're going to have on here is through my notes, which is 12:00 game, which is
Cardinals at Bucks.
Yeah, Cardinals and Bucks. Wow. So far, Baker Mayfield.
He's playing.
He is playing.
Yeah.
Because he was questionable.
Right,
so yeah. But I still watched it at game time.
Shoulder injury. Yeah, I think it's the non-throwing shoulder.
Bucky Irving is coming back.
Yeah, that's a big one.
He's garbage.
Yeah, you want him in a trade. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's garbage.
That's worth a shot.
See what I just told you about him? Yeah. He downplays my players. Said, "Oh God, yeah, you need help on your team, David."
You're doing it the whole show.
Yeah.
You know what, Graham? Stick to your notes, unless you're on my side.
So, Grandma, who would you start on the Buccaneers side for receivers and running backs this week?
I mean, receivers, I guess you could probably start Ekabuka, but I don't know if I would count on it because the Buccaneers offense started really well. Baker Mayfield looked really good, but recently they haven't looked as good. But it's going to be an explosive game. I mean, Jacoby Brissett has looked really, really good.
Yeah.
And so is that Cardinals offense. So
He's
in
the
the last
number
few
6.
weeks.
Yeah, he's the number 6 quarterback over the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, filling in right now, he's at 1,887 yards with 11 TDs and only 3 interceptions.
yeah, I mean, if you look at his stats, he's throwing 40 passes a game. It's
Yeah.
It's incredible. I mean, you wouldn't expect it, but Kyler Murray being out, it's really brought something to light in this kind of in this Cardinals offense, and because Jacoby Brissett's been great, and they're getting the receivers in there. Marvin Harrison Jr. has been a lot better than he was with Murray. So
And he's finally coming back after injury for a couple of weeks. And Michael Wilson, he's come to life.
My favorite guy on that team is Trey McBride.
Oh,
I mean, you have to start him every week.
you can never.
He's scored, and I
He's
know.
the sweatiest guy in the NFL.
Is he really?
I watched some interview with him. He goes, "I'm the sweatiest guy in the NFL." He says he goes through 12 towels a game, wiping the sweat off. Some kid wanted his headband, and he went like this, and you could see the sweat dripping off. And he goes, "You want it? It's really sweaty." He goes, the kid says, "I don't care."
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
You're getting Trey McBride's headband. You would take it, wouldn't you? If you ever was.
Of course, you would take any NFL player's headband.
But yeah. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, Trey McBride's a great ball player.
Yeah. So with this game here, I'm still going to say Tampa Bay is going to take this. They're 6-5, first place in that divisions, and that division is still, like I said, relatively close. Anything can happen.
I like Ibuku this week.
Yeah.
I like Harrison and Michael Wilson. Tampa Bay's secondary's terrible.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, they're terrible. They're going to be able to throw all over them guys. I
Yeah.
think, unless they get some kind of a pass rush on Brissett. Not a big fan of the running game. Trey Benson wasn't activated again this week. They're looking at him next week, so it's going to be Bam night pretty much again.
Ricardo is questionable on this
Right.
game. But they also got, is Harrison actually playing? Because
Yeah,
he
I
was
believe
sick.
he's
He was
playing
sick
this-
last week.
Right,
Yeah,
he's
illness.
playing this week. He's been out a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But and Michael Wilson, like I said, has stepped up. But I believe Harrison's back this week. I think Harrison and Wilson scored this week against
There you
Tampa
go.
Bay. I mean, like I said, their secondary's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, starting White for running back, I would do that. I think Irving's going to be on a snap count. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I think basically. So if you got to flex him, I would flex him.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's a possible option, but
Mm-hmm.
if you need him, you need him. If you don't, you don't.
Well, guess what? John takes over here now. So
Alright.
John's got the second half of the game. So you get to have fun taking shots at him. Like he takes shots at me.
I don't take any shots at you.
That was
Vikings and Seahawks. Sam Darnold. He should have a good game, but I don't think it's going to be spectacular.
Yeah. I mean, that's
But a
good
couple
way of putting it.
touchdowns, I would think.
That's a good way of putting it.
yeah.
I mean,
Max Brosmer makes his first NFL start. We know nothing about him.
No.
Nothing about it because McCarthy's out.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you're at Seattle making that start. That's tough.
yeah. I mean,
Seattle's good defensively.
maybe it could be better though, because McCarthy's had a tough time, and the Vikings receivers they're not getting the ball to their receivers. So maybe that could actually be better for them. We'll see. Maybe you can do something there.
Yep. Kenneth Walker got more carries last week. That should continue this week. Still not getting in the end zone, although they gave him a couple of carries by there last week. I like Charbonnet to find the end zone this week against Minnesota.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason should handle full workloads. I imagine they're going to try and run the ball and try to keep the ball out of Brosmer's hands. I mean,
You got to.
yeah. Smith, Najigba, and Shaheed, she should feast. Shaheed really hasn't done anything since he
No.
came over, but I expect a big splash play at some point from him because he's a downfield threat. They just haven't connected yet, him and Darnold. But Smith, Najigba, I mean, he's going to break Calvin Johnson's record this year. I mean, he's just
Certainly looking like it.
oh my gosh.
He's amazing.
Oh yeah, he is. Justin Jefferson and Addison are obvious flex plays, and that's if you're desperate. I mean, because you just don't know what you're going to have in Brosmer. And like I said, it's at Seattle, who's got a tough D. AJ Barner may find the end zone, but he's not going to see a ton of targets, 3 or 4. So, I mean, Seattle should take care of business here easily. But, I mean, like if you're looking for a flex, I guess you could start Aaron Jones. If you've got some nads, you can start Justin Jefferson. I personally wouldn't, but with Rosmer, but you could.
I still think, I mean, it sucks as a Vikings receiver because I feel like they've proven that they're talented. Like,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are both amazing wide receivers, but they're not getting the ball. And, like, it's crazy that people who are, like, such highly picked in fantasy, we don't know if they should play. I mean, I still say because of who they are as players, you still probably got to play them. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be sitting Justin Jefferson. In my opinion,
It's hard.
it's hard to do.
Yeah.
But at this point, you might have to.
Well,
Hawkinson might be a decent play this week because young quarterbacks love their tight end in the running game and the running back. So, they don't throw the ball downfield, which maybe he should throw the ball downfield and mix it up a little bit. Maybe he
Trick
hits
'em.
Jefferson on a fly or Addison.
Catch him. It will catch the what is it?
Other team off guard.
Yeah, exactly. It will catch.
It's like,
the other team off
it's
guard.
like we have the same mind.
Mini John over
And
here.
the
Is
same-
that what it
same,
is?
And we have the same hair.
Yeah. Woo, take your hat off there, buddy.
Yeah.
Right now, Jefferson's 795 yard. He only has 2 TDs this year.
Yeah.
And there's fantasy teams out there that don't have like ours where we could keep a 29-man roster. I mean, some have you can only keep 10 guys on your team or 12. And man, some people that have Jefferson, who's a stud, you got to start him every week, and he ain't scoring for you or kicking up some yardage. That got to kill you. And who's this kid playing that I've never heard of that for the
Max Brosmer.
Watch this guy be the next Tom Brady. Comes out of nowhere and surprises everybody. And hey, weird stuff does happen like that.
It does. Maybe we could get a big game. I mean, he's thrown to a lot of good receivers. So
I had a guy by the name of Andre Lorario text me yesterday for this particular game. Who do I start for defense? Seattle Seahawks or L.A. Chargers? I told him Seahawks.
I mean,
I
yeah.
did the Seahawks too against a young rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
The first start,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'd agree with that, but the Chargers are playing. I believe it's the Raiders, so that should also be a game where the Chargers
yeah, it is.
should hold them to a good. small
Chargers
amount of
are
points.
playing good ball right now. They're
Chargers got no
7-4.
offensive line.
Yeah, they have no offensive line.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
The Bills and Steelers. If the Steelers can't get pressure on Josh Allen this week, it's gonna be a long day.
It is.
It is. I mean, he's missing offensive lineman. He lost last week. I don't think Deion Dawkins, I think that's his name, is not playing this week. Josh Allen's kind of been hit or miss this year.
Oh yeah,
but
that's good.
And it's at Pittsburgh. Like I said, if Pittsburgh can get a pass rush, it's a long day for Josh Allen. If they can, it's a long day for the Steelers.
I mean, Josh Allen's Josh Allen. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, obviously. But again, I think this season he's shown a bit more of what a little bit he used to be. He's always been a good quarterback, but like last season, he really showed out as he wasn't throwing picks really. He was just throwing touchdowns in the air, running, and that's why he was running for touchdowns. He was throwing for touchdowns. That's why he won the MVP. But this season, he's a little bit scrappy this season. Like he's throwing a good amount of picks. Like he's not looking as good as he did last year, and that's okay because not every year you're gonna have an MVP season. But
and he doesn't have any receivers. I mean, they went out and got Gabe Davis and Brandon Cooks last week just to get some veterans in there because Kean Coleman's been inactive. The way to beat the Bills D though is with tight ends, which may help Rodgers. Rodgers is only 7 of 28 on passes downfield 20 yards or more. That's terrible. The Bills are allowing a league low 182 yards passing a game. So you're going to have to go the short route. James Cook gets a tough matchup on the road, but he's had 2 tough ones against Houston, and I forget who else the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, he's a must start. Warren and Gainwell are splitting reps. Toss up who outgains who.
Right.
Because Warren seems to be getting the carries. Gainwell's getting the receptions. So as far as yardage, you just don't know. Not a fan of DK Metcalf this week or any Pittsburgh receivers. Metcalf has just been disappointing to me this year. I've got him, and he's terrible. Like I said, the Bills are going the veteran wide receiver route, bringing back Davis and Brandon Cooks. I like Shakir the best out of the receivers this week if you're going to use one at Buffalo.
yeah, I would agree with that.
Kincaid, too, if he plays. He's
Yeah.
been questionable.
Yeah,
Too many tight ends in Pittsburgh to pick one. But, man, I just love that Darnell Washington. Guy's just,
Yeah.
He's a monster.
oh, my God, he's bigger than the lineman.
Yeah. I've seen him run. He can run.
Yeah. I watched him at Georgia, and I thought he'd be better than earlier than he is now. But like I said, there's there's a four-headed monster at tight end
Yeah.
over there. But
Yeah, you said
Fryermuth
that
seems to
last
be stepping up the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Raiders at Chargers.
Hey, really quickly, one last note. I mean, the Bills' secondary got banged up at the last game there. They're losing their backs. Their backside back there, and they're getting beat up on. They're getting beat up on the pass though last week and the week before.
You know, maybe Metcalf gets a splash play on a long one, but Bills' secondary has been playing good ball. At the beginning of the year, they were banged up and they weren't playing good ball. But I mean, league best 182 yards. I mean, come on. Aaron Rodgers is not throwing the ball around.
No.
He's got a broken left wrist. I mean,
he's got more touchdowns than Josh Allen does. Passing, not running. But yeah, okay. Till next game, go ahead.
Raiders at Chargers. Herbert and the Chargers looked terrible last week. I mean, just terrible. I don't even know if he had 101 yards passing.
I don't even think he hit 100.
I mean, he lost Joe Alt and Slater, his all-pro tackles, and it shows. He's got about 1 second to throw the ball when it's hiked.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's you take away Quentin Johnson's downfield threat right away because he has no time to get it to him. Lad McConkey, middle of the field, no time to get it to him. I mean, these have got to be quick passes to the tight end, which Gadsden, and maybe slants, something quick. They don't get Hampton back again this week. I think he's playing again next week. I think they're going to activate him. Geno Smith.
No.
He's terrible.
I mean, he's always just kind of been. He's been. I mean, at Seattle, I actually think he's pretty decent. But
Yeah, he had 1 year where he led the NFC in touchdowns.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, he's kind of been he's floated around teams for pretty much his entire career. He had a decent stay in Seattle, but again, he's an older quarterback. He's just not really getting things to go, and that's fine.
The best thing about this is they fired Chip Kelly, their offensive coordinator, who's trying to run a college offense there in the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
The Raider rushing game struggled due to nothing up front. I mean, they lost their best tackle, Colton Miller, and they weren't good before that. Like I said, they don't get Hampton back. All three Charger receivers are boom or bust because he just doesn't have time to get him the ball. If you're desperate, maybe Trey Tucker for the Raiders.
Maybe.
But and I always love Brock Bowers, but he could have a tougher time this week against Charger D. They're tough against tight ends.
He definitely could, but it's Brock Bowers. You got to start him.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 8 minutes left in 2 games, and then our 10 questions. So,
okay, we got
this one.
Broncos at Commanders. I love Bo Nix this week.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean,
Washington's been terrible against downfield throws, but Nix hasn't been throwing the ball downfield. If he's going to start, it's going to be this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Sutton and Franklin both this week.
I feel like it's a 50-50 ball every time Bo Nix throws a deep ball. It's either going to be a touchdown or it's an interception.
Yeah, I don't like Mariota this week against the Denver D. I don't like anybody against the Denver D ever. R.J. Harvey should have a good game this week.
I mean,
I think Denver's going to go in there and just smoke them, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
It's in Washington. But
I mean, they get McLaurin back this week, but they're going to have Patrick Surtain on him. Denver gets Patrick Surtain back.
Also keep it in mind, this is in Washington, and this stuff is heading that way, so it could be a snowy game.
Yeah, I mean, that could happen. I still favor Bo Nix to pass pretty well because, again,
Mm-hmm.
that Washington secondary is just not great. So.
Yeah, I've got a stat on them. Well, next to the week, 10 year, yeah. Washington's secondary is like the worst in the league on throws 10 yards or more.
It's struggling.
Yeah, so I mean, if he's got time, Chris Rodriguez is going to have a tough time. Although I do like him, just not against Denver's D.
Yeah, I would stay away from the Commanders completely onto that game.
Last game, Giants at Patriots. Drake May is a huge home favorite this week.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
huge home favorite. So I look for downfield throws again in this game. Stephon Diggs, who's on the Patriots.
Thank you, John.
And Kayshon Boutte, who's back. They should go off. Hunter Henry may get one in the end zone. Jackson Dart cleared concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably fire him up if you're looking for rushing yards from a quarterback. I don't know how well he's going to pass the ball. New England secondary is pretty good. That Christian Gonzalez is pretty good.
That team's running on all cylinders right now. I mean, Drake Mays has over 3,130 yards and 21 TDs.
And the bad thing about the Giants is they're the worst in the league versus the run.
Yeah.
Like 6.2 yards a carry. So Travion Henderson should have a good game.
Exactly.
Ramondre Stevenson actually may have a good game. But
Flex Stevenson.
Like I said, the wide receiver room is full in New England. So it's tough to pick, but I got to think that Drake may finds one or both of those receivers for touchdowns, maybe long ones.
And they'll be 11-2. I guarantee you on
I
that.
mean, yeah, the Patriots, they're very good. I mean, Drake May looks amazing. Their running game is pretty good. They have good receivers, a good tight end. So they're doing well. And again, the Giants, they're just beating up. Their defense hasn't looked amazing, but at all, really. But it can look good at times. You know what I mean? Jackson Dart back is big, but again, they're missing Neighbors and Scadaboo. So
Yeah, Wandell Robinson is going to be targeted so many times.
Absolutely, and that'd be a good flex start because
Yeah,
they're
right.
going to feed him the ball. They have nothing else
Right,
there. I mean,
yeah.
Slayton is just a one-trick pony.
Right.
Theo
But-
Johnson, I do like, but
So, I mean, I'm surprised you're not pushing out there Hunter Henry this week there. Huh?
he had 115 yards last week. He had a great game last week.
Remember him a couple of weeks ago? I would start Henry over Goddard. Yeah, okay.
See,
Even though
it's not me digging on you.
Yeah,
Eagles scored like 10 points.
yeah, but you know what? You both were wrong. We all were wrong on that whole thing because both of them didn't score that week.
Exactly.
So, okay, so we're going to go to our 10 questions here really quickly as time is
I
running
guess we're
out.
going to get Graham involved in this.
Okay, Graham.
All right.
Get ready.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I got to make sure we know that they're.
Last week we had 2 questions. We had the same, and we don't know each other's questions. But go ahead.
Jonathan Taylor rushed for 85 yards or more against the Texans.
I am going to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, because Daniel Jones, he's playing, but he's coming off an injury, so they're going to run the ball a good amount. So, yeah, I'll say yes, too.
That was your first question. Wait till you hear my questions.
Does Jackson Dart rush for at least 55 yards?
Yeah, because that's a low number. I will actually say yeah on that one.
I would say yes, too.
I'm going to say no. Just to be different.
Wow. Okay.
Does Jacoby Brissett throw for 270 yards versus Tampa Bay?
Yeah, he does.
I'm going to say no on that one.
I'm going to agree with you, Graham. I'd say yes. Does Justin Jefferson score a touchdown this week?
You know what? Just kick it out on a limb. I'm going to say yes. It's just weird stuff happens in the NFL.
I mean, I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no?
I would like him to because I feel a little bit bad for him at this point. He's not getting in the end zone.
Okay.
But I don't think it's going to happen. Who's their quarterback this week?
Max Brosmer.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Does R.J. Harvey have 100 or more total yards versus Washington?
I'll say yes.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Definitely.
I think we're all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're up. That's 5.
Okay. Will Jonathan Taylor will Jonathan Taylor get 2 touchdowns tomorrow? 2 rushing touchdowns.
I'll say no.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes, too.
You guys are both
Okay.
wrong.
Will
Again, same point, though.
I'm just asking.
yeah,
you. I'm just asking you.
Will Kirk Cousins throw for 220 yards or more?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'll say yeah.
I'll say no.
Over and under with the Bills and Pittsburgh is 45.5. Over or under? I'm going to say over. Snow is going to be a factor. Bill.
I'm going to go under.
I think it's going to be close, so I'll also go under.
Okay. Will the Seahawks get a pick 6 this week? I'm going to say yes.
No. No.
You see who they're playing?
I do, but
Come on, Graham.
I'm going to say no
we'll
also.
get picks, but pick 6s are really hard to get.
Okay, and my last question. Will Jalen Waddle get a TD tomorrow and do the Waddle dance?
With the waddle dance?
Yeah.
So if he scores and doesn't do the waddle dance, it doesn't count?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll score. I think he'll score a touchdown, so I don't favor him to do the waddle dance.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's like Justin Jefferson doing the gritty. He has to do it.
What dance do you do when you score goal in soccer?
We just went off the air.
I don't know.
Why, ComEd wants you to know that
Well, Dave, what's your
electricity
answer? We're
can
off.
jump from
Oh,
a power
I said
line
yeah.
to you
Okay.
and to the tools
Wow, that's
you're
early.
using.
Yeah,
So
I know, and I
maintain a safe
started it
distance
late.
from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Join your co-hosts Mike Tooman and Paul Burvid on our weekly radio hour, Chief Guard of the Republic, where we talk about all things national security, defense, personal security, safety, and dealing with law enforcement situations. Call in 847-931-1410. Ask us questions. We will get you answers every week, Saturday, noon to 1 on 1410 AM WRMN Elgin. Streaming on WRMN1410.com. Chat with us on WRMN's YouTube live channel.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 10 o'clock.
Get ready, Lily Lake. The holiday magic is back with the second annual Christmas tree lighting happening Friday, December 5th at 5 p.m. at the heart of the village. Bring the whole family to enjoy hot drinks, local food and crafts, cozy heated tents, and yes, a special visit from Santa Claus himself. It's a winter wonderland celebration hosted by your very own village of Lily Lake, where holiday spirit comes alive beneath the glow of the village Christmas tree. Don't miss the lights, the laughter, and the joy. That's Friday, December 5th at 5 p.m. For more info, visit villageoflilylake.org or call 360-365-9677. The Village of Lily Lake is lighting up the season, and you're invited.
All righty, welcome back, everybody. This is David T. Still, we're waiting for the guys to come in on the rise. They might be running a little bit late for the snow. So basically, I got John Payne and Graham Border in here still, and I'll turn on their mics. I don't want to turn on John's, but I guess I'm going to have to. So until they come in here, we're going to be on for the next half hour.
And we can
15.
talk about any sports we want.
Yeah, and I don't know if they got commercials at the at the 15 minutes, so we'll have to see how that works out. 'Cause we bypass the commercials on our show.
Yeah, we're figuring things out now.
Yeah, so let's just take this show here, huh?
Yeah.
How about that Kimball Junior High girls badminton team?
Wow, they are on fire this year, unstoppable.
Definitely.
Got them in my fantasy league.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we can talk about? We can talk about Thursday night's games.
Yes, we actually
happened.
have. Who did I say that was? Detroit and Dallas.
That was a great game, man. I'm talking about the games that we just had Thursday night.
You say Thanksgiving games.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, just Thursday
Welcome
night.
to Honor Rise Sports with Dave Tees.
Hey, I said let's just trash this show.
Hey, if
here.
you guys would like to call in, we just trashed the show. If you want to call in the studio, 847-931-1410. You can text us at 505-926-1410 or chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Dave, why don't we give them your number so they can chat with you privately when we're off the air?
Yeah, I don't think so. But we'll give them your number. Okay, that's a good idea, guys. So let's just go ahead and talk about those games. What about the Packers and the Lions on Thursday?
Packers won, so.
Packers look tough, man.
Put the mic,
But they
mic up here. It was, we can hear you speak. Everybody wants to hear Graham.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good game. I mean, the Packers started out very well, and they kept it. The Lions tried to fight back in it. I mean, it was a close game till the end, but
31-24.
Jordan Love looked great.
Yeah, he did.
4 touchdowns.
No
I mean, he was
interceptions.
hitting all his receivers, and he gets Jaden Reed back next week. I mean, just add fuel to the fire.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he was actually 234 yards, 4 TDs. He was 18 for 30. Goff, 256 yards still. And they lost a key player into there.
Yeah.
St. Brown.
Yeah, they did an MRI on him, and it's a low ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he'll be back quick. Williams really stepped up his game.
Yes.
Their wide receiver, Jameson Williams. I mean, he looked great. Man, that kid's just got speed to burn.
Yeah.
He is so fast. Gibbs obviously looked great. Montgomery didn't have a bad game.
No, he had a touchdown.
Defensively, they just couldn't stop Love.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop Watson. They couldn't stop Dobbs. They're missing Tucker Kraft. Imagine how good they'd be if they still had him. That's when my season went down. When I lost Tucker Kraft and I quit smoking, my season just went.
Graham, you want to hand him a box of tissues again? He's just crying. I mean.
Well, I'd be crying if I was in your position with your team, but
yeah, here we go.
I'm doing all right.
Hey, this is a different show, not like Bash Dave Tees on this show.
Every show's Bash Dave Tees. But yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you watch it?
The Packers Lions one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was out in Wisconsin too, so.
You were where?
I was out in Wisconsin at my grandma's house.
Oh. guys should have gone to a Wisconsin bar and watched the game there and just be disgusted and all the green and yellow.
Did you know?
I don't know if I would be allowed in there.
You want to
Well,
hear
your
a
dad
weird?
could take you.
You want to hear a weird fact that I found out years ago when we took my kids to the wilderness?
Yeah.
I was just screwing around, my wife and I, and the kids were there, and my wife ordered a drink, I ordered a drink, and my daughter ordered one at like 12 years old, just to be funny. And the lady says, "You can have a drink."
Yeah.
And I went, "What?" You can go to Wisconsin with your kid, and they can sit up next to the bar with you and have a beer at 5 years old if they want, as long as they're with their parent.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
I gotta go. I gotta go ask my dad in the back if I could test that.
No.
And Dad is actually listening to you in the back right now going, guys, shut up out there.
I don't know if they've changed it, but I mean, we're talking 20 years ago, but I don't know that they've changed it. But I heard that for years that you could do that. I was just blown away.
Yeah, they did change that. Mm-hmm.
And there's no limit on age. Not
there
at all.
wasn't at the time.
Yeah,
no,
I think they did
it didn't
change
matter
those
what age you
rules.
were. If the parent was with you, you could have a drink.
Yeah. So back.
Wow.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the next game here.
There's some useless information for you.
Yeah. Chiefs and the Cowboys. That was a good game.
It was.
It was.
Thought it was a really good game. For you, it was a good game.
I would have liked that 5th touchdown from Mahomes, but 4 is okay, especially when I haven't scored in 2 weeks.
That 5th touchdown. Always got to have those expectations.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy, man. There's another team that's not throwing the ball down the field. They haven't since Tyreek Hill, but I mean, when you get Worthy even at the beginning of the year when Rice was hurt, they were throwing the ball. Last year when Worthy was drafted, they were throwing the ball down the field trying to open up that offense.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't been doing it. Now I know they've lost 3 linemen the other day too.
Yeah.
Smith and the other 2.
The other two.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Do you know who they are, Graham?
Are the other 2 on your fantasy team?
The other 2 linemen?
No. We don't have linemen on our fantasy
No,
team.
I know the other 2 though.
Yeah, the other 2.
Yeah, they lost 3. I don't off the top of my head.
Hey, that's good.
I know Trey Smith was one of them.
That's good. But Mahomes was 261
Juwan Taylor was
yards.
the other one. Got 2 out of 3.
Mahomes had 261 yards. He was 23 of 34 with 4 TDs. Yeah. Prescott at 320 yards. He was actually 27 for 39 with 2 TDs and 1 interception. So Mahomes didn't throw an interception. But the run defense on both sides of that game kept the run down. The defense, Williams only had 59 yards rushing, and Kareem Hunt only had 58 yards rushing.
Kansas City has no running game, and that's part of the problem. But I've said for a couple of years now, but on here this year, Dak Prescott is a good fantasy quarterback.
Yeah.
He's just not a good NFL playoff quarterback yet. Getting George Pickens on the other side of CeeDee Lamb was huge.
Yes.
Getting Javonte Williams was huge. He's,
Yes.
Second year off that ACL. He's explosive and he's big and he's moving the chains. So Dallas is a tough team. They're playing really good ball. Now, they're talking about Dallas. Oh, yeah, they beat this and this and this. And Philadelphia was up 21-0, blah, blah, blah. The Bears beat Dallas's butt, didn't they?
Yeah.
There you go.
Good observation there, John. I like that. You're on your toes.
The Dallas offense it's up there. They have a very good offense.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott can really throw the ball, but the defense just needs to step up.
Yeah, they've been injured in the back end. Quinnen Williams, since they traded over him from the Jets, he's been the top run stuffer in the league.
You come from the Jets or Denver?
Jets.
I thought he came from Denver.
They got Williams from the Jets, and they got Wilson from Cincinnati, the linebacker.
Who was it? I keep forgetting the name. That CeeDee Lamb. They were so many offensive pass interference calls against. Who was the defender on him most of the time? I keep forgetting the guy's name. But yeah, I mean, CeeDee Lamb had 100.
That was McDuffie, I think.
Yeah, McDuffie. That's it. I couldn't remember which.
Every play.
Yeah, every play.
Listen, there's holding and pass interference on every single play. It's just what they decide to call.
Right.
I mean, honestly, why are you allowed to grab somebody right here as an offensive lineman and move them around? I thought you couldn't do that. Maybe they should put like big oven mitts on so they can't grab them. But yeah, they all do it every time.
Yeah, we had to do that at a golf outing. Put oven mitts on us to drive the ball. I mean, really, I didn't go far with that. But anyhow, yeah, back with this game. Ferguson had a touchdown. Lamb had a touchdown. Travis Kelce had a touchdown. Rashid Rice, he had 2 touchdowns, was it,
Yep.
John? Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns. Williams had a touchdown.
Yeah,
That
a
was
little
pass-
flip.
Yeah, that was a little flip. So, yeah, he was spreading the ball out with Pickens. And like I said, CeeDee Lamb. Wow, that's a beautiful addition. I love it. And the game that was just disgusting was the Bengals and the Ravens with Burrow coming back, but they had no T. Higgins.
No T. Higgins, but I mean, the Bengals offense did their job. They scored over 30 points, and the Bengals defense, what was it, 5 turnovers?
Yeah.
They finally came out to play.
Joe Burrow looked good.
You did.
For
Having
not playing in 9 weeks.
Having a steel plate in his shoe.
Yeah, I saw that.
He had a steel plate in his shoe. He was 261 yards, 24 for 46 with 2 TDs. While Lamar was actually 248 yards. I don't know how they figured that. I didn't see 248 yards.
That's because you're just looking for rushing touchdowns. The heck, you're just
Hey,
looking for any
I'll take him
touchdown.
anyway right now.
You'll take a 2-point conversion, huh?
Derrick Henry had 60 yards. Chase Brown had 78 yards. That was the other thing that Andrew Lorario asked me. Was the other question that I conferred with you with to start Chase Brown or Henderson? And you said Henderson, and I kind of agreed with you on that one too, for once. But other than that, Jamar Chase had 110 yards.
He had a good game.
He had a good game.
Didn't find the end zone, but that's fine. If you're
Yeah,
if you're getting that many catches, that many yards, I mean,
There's a good argument right there. Who do you think is a better wide receiver? Jamar Chase or Smith-Njigba?
Jamar Chase. Say it right here. Jamar Chase is
You
he's more
know,
proven.
If they were the same age and played the same amount of time as now, I would say it would have to be
I mean,
Chase. Yeah,
I agree with Graham and you. I mean, I think Chase is too, but Smith-Njigba is pretty darn good, man.
I mean, I think it could be JSN. I just want to see a little bit more JSN because he's been good for the few years he's played, but this is the season he's really broke out as like an elite receiver, and I think Jamar Chase has been an elite receiver since he started playing.
I also think that Smith-Njigba, as good as he is, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, there's another one that I'm missing. On the right team, they could all be Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
New Orleans doesn't have anything. Nobody to throw the ball. Chris Olave is a good receiver.
Mhm.
Garrett Wilson doesn't have anything at the Jets. He's a good receiver. Smith-Njigba at least has Darnold, who's an adequate quarterback to get him the ball. So, I mean, as good as he is, there's other Ohio State guys, and there's one coming in at Jeremiah Smith, who I saw as a freshman that I thought, this kid looks like Calvin Johnson. He will be the number 1 pick when he comes out year after next.
Yeah.
Overall, I believe overall.
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen him play a little bit. I saw him play in his freshman year too. Oh my.
Yeah,
He is.
he's a beast, man. He's not like the average 6'1", quick Ohio State receiver. He's a 6'4", 6'5", burner. He reminds me of Calvin Johnson a lot in college.
Who's your favorite college team, Graham? Come on, who do you watch? Who do you like to sit at Saturdays? Like today,
So-
you go home and flip on that TV.
Depending on what sport?
I don't even. College is a little bit tough because both my parents, they went to Wisconsin, and they are not good at. They're not the best at football this year.
You mean-
And they haven't been for a little bit. The Badgers.
That's where my nephew goes to college.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's a Badger. Whatever they do, but my team,
What's your team?
Notre Dame, Fighting Irish.
That's why I always root against them. I'm not a Notre Dame fan.
What about you?
I don't really root for anybody.
Really?
College football. I just enjoy the game. I love college basketball too. I hate pro basketball. Although the Bulls are getting me a little excited.
Yeah.
The Bulls
Bulls
are
are good.
Bulls are playing good ball. But I haven't been a pro basketball fan since the Jordan era because they travel every time they get the ball. They don't play any defense. I mean, I saw a guy take 7 steps with 1 dribble.
Does anybody in the NBA?
I
play
mean,
defense?
come on, man. I mean, that's not basketball. I mean, what sport are you playing here now?
It's
So,
just,
like I said, I'm not a fan. College basketball, at least they play D.
it's too foul heavy.
They run an offense. I mean, yeah, it's
with
just
the NBA.
it's all offense though. The NBA now.
I mean, and some people, and like, I think the idea behind it is kind of like they want to like call more fouls and make offense more like big because they think it's more
High
fun
scoring
for,
games, yeah.
Yeah, they think it's more fun for people to watch. But honestly, it's more fun when people have to work for their baskets. When SGA isn't averaging 30 points a game, like.
Yeah, like my favorite time of the year, and I love the Super Bowl, and I love the World Series,
Yeah.
and I love all that.
March Madness.
March Madness, man.
It's amazing.
That is the best time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I just love it. And you don't even have to be a college basketball fan to fill out a
you
bracket
don't.
and do well.
No.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Love to watch the upsets, and that's to me that's basketball.
And Wisconsin are actually pretty good at basketball. They're pretty decent, but football, that's been rough.
You know, before you're only 13, but back in the day when Jordan and that era had characters. You had the mailman. You had oh Lord, let's look out, Clyde the Glide Drexler. Gary Payton was the glove. His nickname was the glove. Oh Lord, Bill Lambier, Isaiah Thomas. He played basketball with Isaiah Thomas.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, Isaiah smoked him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Lambier hated that guy.
Oh, yeah.
If he was a Bull, I would have loved him. Didn't like Rodman when he was on Detroit. But as soon as he became a Bull, loved him. Yeah. Rick Mahorn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe Dumars. Yeah, they had some
John
studs.
Paxton, Scottie Pippen. I mean, those were characters.
They had some
Charles
amazing
Barkley.
teams.
I mean, a lot of them had nicknames, and it was so fun watching it because those guys, and then once they were all gone, the NBA just, they've
changed the game.
Yeah. It just hasn't
It's like
been
NASCAR.
good.
They changed NASCAR. NASCAR was fun 15 years ago. And then everything got safe.
I mean,
You do rub somebody, you're out of the race. Boom, gone.
I mean, LeBron's great. He's an amazing basketball player, but Jordan's the GOAT. Like, basketball, like, I wish I was really able to watch basketball back when defense was more heavy and, like, because nowadays, like, top-tier players are shooting 10 free throws a game. Nobody should be shooting 10 free throws a game.
Yeah, and Jordan Pippen. They were great defenders too.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to watch such a good Bulls team.
Oh, every day. I've been to a lot of Bulls games watching Jordan, old and new stadium. You know, I was at the second championship, Game 6 at the old stadium when they were playing the Portland Trailblazers. Game 6, Bulls started the fourth quarter down by 19 points, came back and won the game. And the bench was playing. Basically, they sat everybody out. And then all of a sudden, they started coming back to a point where it was just a 2-point game. Here comes Pippen. Here comes Jordan. They all come, Bill Cartwright, John Paxson. They all come. Horace Grant.
That's awesome.
That was another guy that was on it.
I meant Horace Grant.
Yeah, and they all walked in there and they won the championships right there in front of me. And I still have the ticket stub to the day to prove it.
That's
Clyde
really
the
cool.
Glide Drexler was a good ball player.
You know, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller. I mean, they were good ball players back in the day.
Yeah, they were okay.
Yeah, I love the commercials.
Larry Bird guy was pretty good.
You had to love the commercials with Larry Bird and Michael Jordan with the McDonald's commercials where they're playing like a game of horse. You know?
Yeah.
But that was a fun era nowadays. But you would have loved to watch Jordan. I mean, the guy would sit there and just mess with people.
I mean, yeah, he's the GOAT.
He would throw free throws with his eyes closed, like, "Hey, watch this, man," and nail them.
I mean, he was like showing off out there. He was just better.
And John, you have to admit, some of the moves, the guy, you just they weren't real. I mean, when he would go up for a layup or just some of the moves, three defenders around him, incredible.
Well, there was nobody that had a hang time like him.
Yeah.
When he jumped in the air, it's like he just stopped for a second before he came down. I mean, the hang time was just unbelievable to me. The ball handling.
Yeah.
I mean, let alone the shooting, but.
You know how many people he juked dribbling that ball, and they thought he'd go for the basket. This guy would stop on a dime, and they're still going backwards, and he's like, Boop.
yeah. He was something. It was really fun to watch them.
You ever go back and watch any of the games and just sit back and watch a Bulls game just to go back and just I think one of the greatest games that he plays in whenever he played the New York Knicks, those were really good games right there because you had Rodman, Bill Lambier, Isaiah Thomas. Those were tough.
They're in Detroit.
Yeah.
Not New York.
What?
They were not New York.
Wait,
You're thinking of Patrick Ewing.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Detroit.
I went to the.
There was another guy, Patrick Ewing.
I went to the NBA All-Star game and got tickets through NBC, and we were walking around outside right before the slam dunk part started, and Patrick Ewing was right in front of me. hey, Patrick, can I get an autograph? He just kind of looked at me, and I just kept going back like this. Patrick, can I get an autograph? Wouldn't give me nothing. Wouldn't even give me the time of the day.
Wow, really?
I had a few choice words for him.
Yeah.
Under my breath, of course, because he's a giant.
Do you have a NASCAR fan? I mean, do you have a driver that you like? You know,
I don't really know.
me and John are
Much
Jeff
racing.
Gordon fans.
Yeah,
Oh,
hasn't done it in a long time, but
Yeah.
yeah. When NASCAR was fun.
I have some friends that like what's it called, the one in Europe, the racing in Europe. What's it
Oh,
called?
the open wheel. Yeah,
No.
F1.
F1, yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Never watched it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
It's
racing
open wheel,
really.
a little faster. They're actually going to race down in Joliet again this year.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
really
I mean,
cool.
I've driven by there when I was working down that way. 5 or 6 years, it was basically a used car lot. That's what they were using it for. But they're going to race again this July, I heard.
I'll tell you what, Graham, if you've never been to a NASCAR, I would go to a NASCAR, wear headsets, but would those cars take off I went with him for my first time, me, you, and Marty, your brother, and we went there for the first time. It was an experience that I'd never had. As soon as those cars take off and that green flag goes, you could feel, we were what, not two, we were,
I mean,
you could feel it in your
It's a
chest.
blur when they go by. I got to race there against 5
Yeah,
other
you
cars.
got to do the
It
ultimate
seems really
experience.
cool. Like I just want to see how fast.
Oh,
like,
it's just like horses.
Like what it's
watching the horses at the track. You know, you watch them run around the track on TV. You know, not that exciting. You go there, man. I've only been once. Those things are fast, man.
Yeah,
Just
he
like
got
the
to
NASCAR.
he got to drive a NASCAR. He got to do the NASCAR experience and drive around the track. And you know, he was doing like 20 miles per hour because he's a
Well, actually, my wife got that me for Father's Day, and yeah, she has it on video of me. The first lap, I'm doing like 110, you know, real slow. I got to do 10 laps. The last lap, I was moving.
Yeah,
But everything was manual too. Nothing automatic.
Yeah.
So I mean, you were wrestling that car around, the clutch, the steering, everything.
This is what he looked like when he was at 110. But so those are things you get to look forward to when you get older. Do some cool stuff. I got to go to a PGA golf tournament. Watch Tiger Woods.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was over at Medina. That was the BMW.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it was actually fun.
Thanks for the invite. That's cool.
Yeah, like I go with him. You know, when he goes out with people, there was a Bears game they went to. I gave him my VIP passes for free food and all that. And he comes back, his face was all black and blue and mangled. He got into a fight, and then he hit a curb face first.
That's where these 30,
Yeah.
60 stitches came from. Yeah. That's something I want to talk about. My wife's watching. She wasn't too happy when I came home that night.
I think she's
Matter
sure
of
to
fact, I
show
drove
off.
myself to the hospital that night.
That sounds like an interesting Bears experience.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time, Graham.
Yeah, maybe off the air.
Yeah, don't want to get her all riled up before I get home.
So,
That seems like a better idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Hey, no problem. I'm there to help you, John.
Yeah,
like you
preach.
help me. We got about, I would say about a minute before the music comes on for this show here. The guys, we're going to be cutting out of here, so I think they're going to put on a rerun from On the Rise. I don't know what they're going to be doing, so they're not here today, so we got an extra half hour of running the air. And with Graham, thank you, Graham, for coming on
Yeah,
in.
thanks, Graham. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, we got a chance to say
Try to
goodbye.
get a haircut.
I need to.
Just a little bit around the eyes
I
there.
definitely will. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Hey, anytime. You're welcome here anytime because you know what?
Yeah, we
I'm sure
enjoy
your
ya.
team's doing better than ours, right?
I mean, they're doing pretty well.
Well, I don't know. I'm in second place.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right there. That
Maybe
130
not
point lead
this
from,
week.
from
How
Josh
many-
Allen.
How many games are you at first, though? 1? 2?
One, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't. Ours is based on points.
Well, points, and then we got wins. Each week we got to play a team head to head.
Right, and that's just who gets in the playoffs. But our champion is
Okay.
who scores the most points cumulatively throughout the
Yeah.
year.
Oh.
Accumulate the points. Right now I'm in second because Josh Allen had 133 that week. That team that has Allen, and that was one of the weeks that I did.
Well, guys, that's their music.
Great show again.
Yeah, great
awesome.
show.
Dave, good job. Graham, thanks for coming in.
Glad to be here.
Be careful. If you don't have to go out and drive, don't. Remember, winter storm warning, 6 to 10 inches until tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Stay home if you don't have to go out. I would suggest it because the roads are starting to pile up here. So, once again, everybody have a safe and happy weekend and watch some football. And hopefully we gave you good advice, right, Graham?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully Graham gave you good advice, and we didn't.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Stay tuned. I don't know what we're going to be putting on next, but stay tuned for the next whatever show's coming on. And thank you for listening to today.
Thank you guys.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached